Hello everybody, I have a very spicy video plan for today. No, I'm not going to be reviewing a romance novel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Monster by Naoki Ursawa while I eat ramen. Now, the thing about this ramen is it's supposedly the world's spiciest ramen. Now, I mean, I don't know that for sure. We're going to find out. I saw an article about it. Just this website claims it's the world's spiciest ramen. If I can find the website, I'll link it. But anyway, I'm going to be eating this while reviewing Monster. It's upside down. Monster by Naoki Ursawa. So I think it'll be a fun video. I gotta go make this ramen and then I'll talk about the book. We'll see if I can handle it. I honestly don't think it's gonna be that spicy. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's not gonna be that spicy because every time someone says something's really spicy, it's never spicy, at least to me. So we'll see. Maybe it is really spicy. I don't know. I've never tried this before. I've never eaten it. As you can see, it's not opened. So we'll see. It might be really disappointing, but we'll see. And I'm here with the ramen. I'm actually really hungry, and this actually looks really good. I'm eating it. Yeah, I am eating it with a fork. But oh well. I think it's fine. All right. Let's see. It's pretty hot. Just made it. You can see it steaming. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so it's already hotter than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. That's good though. That's really good. Monster by Naoki Ursawa. It's actually the first manga, not the first manga I've ever read, but one of the first mangas I've read. This is really tasty, by the way. It's hot. One of the first manga I've read, other than Attack on Titan, which I haven't finished. Oof. But I am really enjoying it. I'm not like I'm new to reading manga and stuff, so maybe like it'll be interesting to see someone else's point of view on it, someone who doesn't read manga all the time. First of all, spoiler warning, I'm not going to be it's a review, but I shouldn't have mentioned that. I'm more just talking about it while I eat this ramen. So if you haven't read it, go read it and then come back to this video. But this is more for like those who have read it and want to see what I think, I guess. My expectations for the manga. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. But oh gosh. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. I didn't think it was going to be bad, but it's a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. And it's very very like captivating. Like I just want to keep reading it. Like I feel like I could read the whole series right away, like in one day. I didn't really expect that. I didn't think it would be that good. The character work is outstanding so far. Like that's probably the best thing about this manga so far is the character work. The main character is awesome. I love him as a main character. Then there's all the side characters, and they're just some of the best side characters that I've read. Like I didn't think I could care about a side character that I just met 2 pages ago. And when that one guy dies, when Joker's dies, ooh, that was sad. Like that, even though he was a bad person technically, it really gives you this perspective that there's a reason why people are bad, I guess, and behind bad people there are good people most of the time. And that was the case with Joker's, and that's what really makes you kind of feel attached to him, is because he's like just this poor guy that, yeah, he did bad things, and it's not good that he did those bad things, but he's clearly not happy about it, and he just wants to be a person. And then when Johan, I called him Johan in my best videos of the year, or best books of the month video, but are not my best books of the month. Gosh, this is really making it hard to think, actually. Johan, Johan, Johan. Johan, when he kills Jokers, that just sucks. Like, I saw it coming, but it's like, that's really sad. I need more of this. I mean, things get hotter the more you eat of it, so I think it is important that I eat all of this. This is my lunch, by the way. Look at that. It's really, like, it's really tasty. Um, ooh, that's hot. Okay. So back to Dr. Tenman. I really like him as a character. He's really interesting as a doctor because I just really like where this is going, where with the whole idea where he saved Johan, but it was an act of him being good. The hospital told him that he needs to save the mayor, but he chooses to save Johan because this mother had just got done crying to him and being angry at him for not saving his son and saving some other person first. And so he disobeys the director's orders and saves Johan instead, who's a young kid. He saves the kid. Later, he realizes that was a big mistake, even though he was trying to be a good person. And I just really like that feel of, like, even when you're trying to be a good person, sometimes you're doing the wrong thing sometimes, I guess. Like, sometimes it'll come back and bite you if you're going to be a good person all the time. He still continues to be a good person, though. I really like that about him. He doesn't let this turn him into a bad person. But it's really interesting to see that dynamic already forming, and I know it's going to just evolve more and more and more and become more interesting. At least that's what I'm expecting. But it is really interesting to already start with that. So, oh gosh. I'm going to take another bite of this ramen. Let me talk about the ramen for a second. So, ooh. So, oh gosh. It's pretty spicy. I mean, it's not even my tongue. It's like the back of my throat. It's like this like pinch that's getting me. That's why I'm like, oh gosh, it's that pinch. My mouth feels fine. I'll be honest. I'm used to the sensation in my mouth, but I actually enjoy it, to be honest. But so I read an article, or I looked up. I looked up a video, oh my gosh, I can't think. I went on Google and looked up spiciest ramen in the world, and I came across this. I think I talked about this already. I came across this article claiming this is the spiciest ramen in the world. Like, at least from a commercial sense, I believe is what the article is saying. Like, it's the spiciest ramen you can buy in a package. But is it the spiciest? I haven't eaten a lot of ramen. It's pretty spicy, but I have a pretty high spice tolerance, so it's hard for me to say. It's really good though. Like, I'm definitely gonna eat the other 4 packets of it. Well, maybe not. I'll let someone else have them, but I'm definitely gonna eat more of this. Talking about the supposedly greatest manga of all time, eating the supposedly spiciest ramen of all time. Okay, now to Johan. Very, very, very interesting character. There's clearly something weird going on with him. Like, he's clearly not just a person. And I kind of already know about that since I've read most of the second volume. So I guess I'm talking about the second volume too, whatever. There's some like weird thing with him. He's like a test experiment or something. But everyone constantly refers to him as a monster, but not not in the sense where they're like trying to hint at something. It's just like, you know, like when you see someone kick a puppy and you're like, oh, you're a monster. It's like that sort of thing. But it is it is kind of, there is like an ominous thing going on with him where it's weird how when you learn how much control he has. Like he, in the second volume, I'm starting to realize he has a following, which is pretty terrifying. Sorry, there's stuff dripping from my nose. That's what happens when you eat spicy stuff. But his, like, just how like calm his face looks all the time is really scary. Like he definitely has, you know, that light or Kira sort of thing, Lelouch, you know. Um, so and I've heard him be compared to them a lot. So I am expecting a lot of great things from him. He's already terrifying, even though he's only been in a few scenes. It's like, oh shoot, there he is. Like he's gonna kill someone. I'm really enjoying it. I really like him. I'm really interested to see what else he does. It's just weird. I feel like he was really young in the beginning, and I just don't know. Like he was already bad when he was young. So there's something like inherently wrong or evil about him. But I do think he's going to be a good character. Like I do think he's going to be a well written character. He's going to have good, not good motives, but well thought out motives. I feel like. I mean, I can't imagine he's as popular as he is if he isn't. If he's just bad to be bad. I hope he's not. Kind of worried about that, but yeah, I think he's a cool villain. Mm, that was a big bite. Sorry, that was probably a little distasteful, but I know I did just spin that like spaghetti, but whatever. I like the. I'm gonna go back to like the side characters. I really like the training sequence with the gun. Like Doctor Tenma's getting a little bit of a power up. You know, he's not just some doctor. He can kick someone's butt if he needs to, and he can shoot someone. He keeps saying that. Like he keeps pointing his gun at someone, and he's like, "If I shoot, I'll hit you." You know, I will hit you. Whew. It's pretty spicy. It's not like, I'm fine, honestly. It's it's better than I expected. That's for sure. The ramen, but ooh, it's when it gets to the back of my throat. That's when it's like, ow. He'll kill Johan if it's the last thing he does, because he feels guilty about the amount of lives that he's caused death to. Even people he cares about, like the the news guy. Like that was a character who I was like, ew, this guy seems gross. Doesn't seem like someone, like a good person. But then you kind of realize like he is a person, even though he does isn't what most people would say is a good person. He he ignores his family, he prioritizes work. There is humanity to him and there's good to him, and it hurts when he dies. Like it really, it's like it really hurts. Ooh, it's getting warm. That's what I feel, very warm. Um so that was really interesting. It's just really well written side characters, and maybe that's a normal thing for manga. I don't know. I mean, I think it's easy to not have well written side characters, but I that's my favorite part, honestly, is the well written side characters. The like kind of detective aspects of it are interesting. It's a little like that aspect is a little slow. Some, well, I don't know, actually. It is pretty interesting how he goes. He's learning more and more. Yeah, the stakes are rising pretty high. Like when he finds the not he's not a scientist, but like the trainer dude that has the boy that he beats up. That was really interesting and very like, ooh, I really wanted that guy to get it. I don't know. I wanted him to get beat up or something, because like that. I mean, and the boy was so innocent, and I like how he's kind of forming a bond with Doctor Tenma. This is in the second volume, by the way. So that's cool. I like that aspect of it. Now to eat some more ramen. I'm almost done with it. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm getting like the sauce like went to the bottom. Ooh, ooh, it's kicking. It's this weird sensation. It's not even spicy. It's like I don't even know what that is. That's a really weird, like, it's making me like my mouth water. Okay, well, I ate all of that and it's fine. I mean, it it's hot, but it's not like I've had spicier things. Ooh, maybe I spoke too soon. I'm just kidding. I've had spicier things. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say about Monsters so far. I'm really excited to read on and continue the series. I'm gonna have all of them in the book form. I would have held the book more, but I don't. I have. Well, this hand's fine. So, see, then it's kind of awkward, but I like this book a lot. It's good. I'm liking it so far. I can't wait to continue with the series. Be sure to subscribe to see my continued thoughts and my reactions to things, and I'll be keep eating spicy food. We'll see how this video does. Tell me what you thought of this video. Tell me in the comments, like, if you've had this ramen before, or if you know of a spicier ramen. That would be awesome. Like, if you have a ramen that you think is the world's spiciest ramen, be sure to let me know. I'll totally get it and try it while I review a book or something. Let me know anything else you have to say about this video. Please, no spoilers for Monster. Don't be a turd sniffer. Just please, I really would appreciate if we could not have that. That'd be awesome. So yeah, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting and watching me endure. I wasn't really enduring. Watching me eat this spicy ramen. I don't think it's the world's spiciest ramen, by the way. That's my conclusion. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.